Okay, so here we are, everybody. It's embarkation day, and it's the lovely Jewel of the Seas at Fort Lauderdale. So here we go. Here we go for our 14-day transatlantic cruise from Fort Lauderdale to the Canaries and into the UK. This is Rain Sue's Travel Channel. Okay, so welcome back to the channel, everybody. Here we are now. We're on the beautiful Jewel of the Seas on our eastbound transatlantic back to the UK, and we're in beautiful Fort Lauderdale today. It's a lovely day today, a little bit breezy. Hopefully that doesn't spoil the audio, but we're in dock and we're going to be leaving shortly, and tomorrow we're going to be going to Coca Cay, and then we're going to set out on our voyage across the Atlantic Ocean to the Canary Islands, and then a stop in Portugal and in Spain. So we'd love you to come along with us. So part of today's onboarding and a show of the stateroom, etc., we thought we would come up on board the top deck, on deck 13, and share with you the lovely vista, which is Fort Lauderdale Port. And on the other side, in a moment, I will share with you the other ships that are in port with us today. And down here is a lovely one of those little boats that you can get, which is like the water taxi around the various parts of Fort Lauderdale and the waterways around here. So that's lovely. So stay tuned. Let's go and have a look on the other side of the ship, and we'll see what other ships are in port with us today. Okay, and of course we're on the pool deck here on the beautiful Jewel of the Seas. Deck 12 is the pool bar, and deck 13 the sky bar. And there's a bit of background music here, but I just thought I would give you a quick scan of the top decks and then take a look out across the bay. There are a number of cruise ships in here today. There's a Princess ship over there on the right hand side, and a Disney ship, and then we have the beautiful Liberty of the Seas, which is just beside us here at Terminal 25. Now that's a Voyager class ship, and obviously it's had an upgrade, so you can see all the water flumes on the back of her. And then behind us at deck at Terminal 25 is a Holland America Line cruise ship as well. So a significant number of ships in today. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ships in port, and isn't that lovely? So we hope this has been useful for you. Our onboarding was very, very easy. Gave up our luggage, came through the terminal, and within about 10 minutes we were on board and in the Windjammer restaurant having a little light lunch. So we hope that's been useful for you so far, and we'll catch you again when we start our departure this afternoon. And of course this is the pool deck, and of course there is a large screen there for entertainment in the evening, and a pool and a couple of hot tubs, jacuzzi hot tubs, and of course the pool and sky bar. And we always like to showcase some of the other cruise ships and brands whilst we're in the port. So here's beautiful Liberty of the Seas, a lovely Voyager class ship from Royal Caribbean, which is lovely. We're on Jewel of the Seas, and then if we scan across to the ships across the other side of the bay, there's a Disney cruise ship there, not sure which one it is, nor the Princess cruise ship, which is behind her. So isn't that lovely? And then if you see in the far distance there's a little small bridge. Well, that's the downtown marina area, and if you haven't already seen it, there will be a pre-cruise hotel review of the Hilton Marina Hotel. So if you like to see pre and post cruise hotel stay reviews, then take a little look at that on the channel. So we hope that's been useful for you so far. And then to our rear there is a Holland America ship, and I think it's Oosterdam. Oosterdam is there, and very conveniently another plane going into Fort Lauderdale Airport just above us. If we take a look at the bay and the port area from the front of the ship, of course you can see down here we have the helicopter pad, and we're on the front of the ship now. There's our exit off to sea, where those high-rise buildings are. We'll go through those in a little while. And a little closer look at the Princess and Disney cruise ship over in the far left hand side, and the bridge down by the marina. So, and our entry to the ship today was very good, very quick, very efficient, and we're glad to be back on the lovely Jewel of the Seas for our eastbound transatlantic. So stay tuned. And of course the lovely waterways in and around the Fort Lauderdale Marina area and around the cruise port. So isn't it lovely to see? And of course some very nice yachts and sailboats and boat tours going in and out all of the time. So that's Fort Lauderdale Cruise Port. And so as we just await our departure slot here in Fort Lauderdale, we can see the beautiful Liberty of the Seas departing for her sailing. So that's lovely to see and lovely to hear. Isn't she lovely? So Liberty of the Seas is a Voyager class ship, just like Explorer and Voyager and Adventure, and obviously has been upgraded. You can see the water flumes on the back, which is great to see, and a lovely looking ship as she turns into the outbound seaway. And of course we're in Port Everglades in Fort Lauderdale here, and whilst we await for our departure from the port, I'd just like to share with you another beautiful view of Liberty of the Seas. And she's on a shorter, closer itinerary, may well be in Coco Cay tomorrow, but it's a fantastic ship to see. And as she moves into the waterway to go off to sea, what a lovely sight she is. And of course over the other side of the port is Dania Beach, and also the marina area, so that's always lovely to see. And we stayed there at the beginning of the last cruise we did, which was 4 weeks ago, on the lovely Celebrity Silhouette. So if you haven't seen that, then check out the channel, Ray and Sue's Travel channel, to see our wonderful adventure around the Caribbean on her. Okay, so we just had an update from the captain, and due to a few fuel loading problems, we are now rescheduled to leave at 7 PM this evening. So we'll get the opportunity to see a little bit more of Port Everglades and departures of other ships in the meantime, so stay tuned. And this is Disney Dream, just leaving the exit to go to sea. Always nice to see other brands and give them a little showcase, a little shout out. Okay, so welcome back to the channel everybody, and here we are now on the beautiful Jewel of the Seas. It's the 5th of April today, 2024, and we are about to depart for our transatlantic eastbound via Coco Cay and the Canary Islands and Spain and Portugal into the UK, into Southampton in the UK. So before we do anything else, we thought we would share with you our stateroom. Now it's an inside stateroom. We've been away for about a month and we've already done a cruise around the Caribbean on Celebrity Silhouette. If you haven't seen that yet, check it out on the channel. So let's just start off now by sharing with you the muster information on the back of the door. This says what to do in the event of an emergency, where your muster station will be. It will tell you the best route to get to your muster station, and of course the 7 beeps and 1 long beep for an emergency where you should assemble in your muster station. Okay, so let's take a quick look around the stateroom first of all. So here's the lovely Susie, and she's just chilling out and just waiting now for our luggage to arrive. But on our left hand side here, first of all, is a desk, obviously with mirrors, and there are some shelves behind the mirrors on the right and left hand side. Of course, there's an opportunity for you to have some coffee and tea, etc. We are Diamond Plus members of the Crown and Anchor Society, so there's some water amenities there for us, 6 bottles of water, and also a nice bottle of wine, which is a gift from the cruise line because of our status in the programme. So if we move on, we can see either side of the chairs there are some drawers for your clothes, etc. And then it looks like there's a fridge. Let's have a look. Yeah, we got a fridge, but a little chiller really. I think it's more than a fridge. Not sure if it's on or not yet, but if you've got things that you need to keep cool, then that's where you can keep it. There's a little flat screen TV, and yes, of course, some storage area either side of the mirror, as I mentioned. And then as we go around to the side, we have something above the TV, and that's where you'll find your safe and some more shelf storage. Okay, so that's that. And then a nice little room. It's an inside stateroom, as I've mentioned, so we've got no window or a veranda, but a nice king size, very comfortable bed, by the way, with some nightstands either side, and of course lights, etc, etc. And then where Sue's sitting, it's a little 2-seater settee with a table, and overall not an unpleasant sized room. There's good access around the bottom of the beds, which is good, always good to have for in the middle of the night. You don't want to be bumping into stuff. But so that's our room, and then we'll just show you now some of the wardrobe facilities and also the bath. Okay, so let's go into the bathroom then. And of course, as you know, on most inside and ocean view staterooms, the bathroom facilities are quite small, but nevertheless there's a hand basin, and you don't need me to tell you what that is there. And then a very pleasant shower facility, which has got the plastic moving doors as opposed to material curtains, which is good. And all in all, a functional, small but yet functional place for you to get your shower when you need it. So that's the bathroom, and I think we'll find there's some storage in there as well, and storage under the sink. So that is the bathroom. Okay, and lastly then, wardrobes. So there's a double wardrobe here with some storage here, obviously on the ladder for the Pullman beds, but of course we won't be using those. And then we've got some nice bathrobes and space either side for storing and hanging clothes, with some additional rails halfway down. And then the centre section, which is shelving, and some shelving above. So that's the wardrobe. Okay, so overall then, yes, it's a basic inside stateroom, but we're quite happy with that. We're not going to be really spending that much time here in the stateroom, apart from sleeping, etc. So overall, perfectly adequate, and we hope you like that. We hope you've enjoyed that. Hope that's useful for you, and stay tuned, and we'll share with you a lot more of the beautiful Jewel of the Seas as we undertake our cruise across the Atlantic. And if you like this video, why not check out our channel, Ray and Sue's Travel Channel, where you'll find a raft of other cruise videos covering the Far East, the Middle East, the Mediterranean and the Caribbean and Mexico. So please leave us any comments that you'd like, and consider liking and subscribing to our channel. It's through your subscription that this channel can grow. Thanks for listening, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.